Oliver Tree, insert meme here.
True North Reviews, True North Reviews, True North Reviews.
Hey there, welcome to True North Reviews. My name is Ryan, and today we are reviewing Ugly is Beautiful by Oliver Tree. This is the delayed debut album from Mr. Oliver Tree, the meme himself. It wasn't enough to convince his label, Atlantic Records, to release this on time, as Oliver has alleged to have written and completed this album for a few years now, but he had to settle with releasing an EP first. And that kind of makes sense for Atlantic Records after signing someone like Charlie Puth, monetizing and controlling every aspect of 9-Track Mind. Thankfully, Oliver Tree was hopefully able to write the songs he wanted to on Ugly is Beautiful. And although the label might have played a bigger part into spoiling a lot of the tracks that we see on this album today, I'm just glad we're seeing the light of day of this record. As for Oliver Tree himself, ironically, the name of the game is to garner attention from memes and calling out the music industry on its toxic relationship with artists. To be fair, Oliver's personality seems to exaggerate anything and everything and is thus a reflection of today's society. He in some ways is a walking, talking meme, cruel and reactionary, simultaneously cares but is apathetic. And through the small sample of interviews I've watched with Oliver, I'm not really in love with his character or persona either. Don't get me wrong, his music videos and memes are top notch, but the personality he admits, I can see that rubbing some people the wrong way, including myself. It does bother me from time to time. What doesn't rub me the wrong way, though, is the music from Oliver Tree, and that's why we're here today. We're reviewing the music. Kicking off this record with the first song, Me, Myself, and I, it is an anthem, and miraculously that from the production standpoint, because everything is distorted beyond belief. It is a great track, though. What might be greater, though, is 1993. It is danceable. It has a feature from Little Ricky ZR3, the possible alter ego of Oliver, who makes an appearance. In addition, it is hip-hop influenced, much like the track Bury Me Alive. That one is like Milky Chance meeting Yellow Wolf or A Tribe Called Quest. Now, when Ugly is Beautiful is not shaped around that slight influence of hip-hop, it is strumming and strutting around an acoustic guitar. Both Cash Machine and Let Me Down make use of that instrument. Now, for me personally, I prefer Cash Machine, although I appreciate the Blink-182 featured version of Let Me Down, not on this album. And with that Blink-182 feature, a part of me believes that Oliver Tree could easily take chokehold on pop punk himself, as long as he is surrounded by the right people, the right cast. In other words, Let Me Down's melody is just screaming for that pop punk treatment. That being said, Oliver Tree, he knows what he wants. It's a bit more of that quirkiness, as it's what's made him stand out on what might be his most popular track, Alien Boy, which I love myself as well. I'm not a freak after all. So yeah, I can't fault Oliver Tree for making and creating something he wants to create. A few other tracks I admire on this album include Jokes on You, which is a straight up meme, troll, whatever Oliver wants you to believe. He's just got this invigorated yelling and rapping on here that's enough to get me on board. As well on the track with Jerk, which features an equally overblown chorus with a trap style beat. It's alt rock and trap sounding their finest. Not to mention the sinister guitar arpeggios, so good. Lastly, for positives, the track I'm Gone is not only a good closer for this album, but it also should be a good concert closer. I love its halted chorus. It is conclusive to the album's themes and sonics as well. It plays with urgency, kind of like the world is coming to an end, or at least the self-absorbed, sensationalized character who is caught up in ego and self-worth. As for negatives on Ugly is Beautiful, this is not a perfect record, of course. The second half of the record being much spottier than the first, it is essentially doubling down on the angst and bitterness narratives. A few cases where that goes wrong include Again and Again, which just has a hideous chorus. Waste My Time, the vocals are strained to be wacky on the verses, and I'm not a fan of them. As well as the entire tune of Introspective, which is throwaway altogether. The singing, the guitar, the drums, they all sound like they're a part of 3 separate songs. The tune is all but lost on me. So yeah, while the first half of this record is much stronger than the second, Oliver proves that the meme meme can go beyond the meme and be music. All without that visual presence, although I do love the bowl cut on this dude. It only encourages me to get a haircut myself. So with all that being said, I'm feeling a 7 out of 10 on this Oliver Tree record. Make sure you guys sound off down below in the comments. Tell me what you guys think of this music, whether you agree, disagree. I'm here to engage with you guys. If you'd like to leave a like, subscribe if you're new in town, I'd appreciate that. As always, thanks for watching and have a rockin' day.